You're no great loss. You just don't... You showed him. You're no great loss. You just don't get it, do you? Miserable creature!
Welcome, friend or foe?
Friend.
Then come in. There's good booze and a warm fire here.
What are you doing here?
Me? I welcome the warriors that come from outside.
Are many warriors traveling about?
Yes, these are hard times, boy. The Orcs are becoming ever bolder. Earlier, all they had to do was stick their noses out of their caves and they got smacked. Meanwhile, they've made themselves at home here. There are just too many of them.
What's going on here?
That depends on what you're looking for. If you want to knock around a few orcs, you're bound to find someone to accompany you. Of course, we also have smiths and hunters in the village. They aren't as good as in the other clans, but I'm sure they can show you a trick or two.
Tell me something about the clan.
We are the Fire Clan.
Why is the clan named for fire?
The eternal flame of Enos lives within our breast and gives us strength for the battle against the Orcs. We have the best warriors in all of Nordmar here, and the Orcs fear us. Go into the village. There is no man who can match the courage of our warriors. You will see.
Hey, everything all right? Never mind. I don't think I want to know.
What are you doing here?
That's what I'm asking myself. I'm supposed to stay in the village so it won't be unguarded if the Orcs come here.
Where's the problem?
We need to attack the Orcs first, so they won't dare to get close to our village. You know what? Screw my orders. If I see any Orcs, I am going to hunt them, according to the good old traditions of our clan. Say, are you very busy right now?
Why is that?
Some Orcs have made themselves at home nearby. I don't feel like waiting until the warriors have returned.
You want to make short work of them.
Yes, but I need someone to cover my back. Are you game?
What other traditions do you have?
Enos and Orcs. What else do you need to live life to the fullest? Well, of course, this lifestyle requires a lot of training. How about you? Do you still need some hints on how to deal with Orcs most efficiently? I could teach them to you.
Would you...
This is the Fire Clan. They have the best fighters in Nordmar.
Got it?
No, I didn't get it.
What's the problem?
Actually, I ought to be out there hunting orcs.
So?
Can't you see what I'm wearing? It's not exactly suitable for hunting orcs.
Metal would be more appropriate.
That's exactly how I see it.
What's in it for me if I get you some armor?
The most valuable thing I own is my axe.
Sounds good.
Forget it. I will be your follower. That's all I can offer you.
Where can I get armor around here?
In my size, it has to be made special. Stejnar of the Hammer Clan makes good armor. Talk to him.
I'll get you some armor.
Good. In these clothes, I was starting to doubt my masculinity.
What do you mean by follower?
I'll follow you wherever you go in Nordmar. I will protect your life with mine.
As long as we're in Nordmar.
Exactly. 10 shadow beasts couldn't drag me to the lowlands.
Enos be with you.
You believe in Enos?
Of course I do. Enos showed us the real meaning of strength.
How?
The first king of the plains was one of us. Enos gave him strength and power, enough to conquer the plains all by himself. Nothing is stronger than Enos, and that is why we follow him.
Enos. Grant me mastery over fire.
Greetings in Enos. Would you like to go hunting with me?
Of course I'd like to.
I had already given up hope of finding anyone here. Most of our people are out and about, tussling with orcs. Let me know when you're ready.
Are there any problems with the orcs?
Is it cold in Nordmar? Those bastards are making themselves at home throughout the country. They raid our tombs, ambush our merchants, and scare away our game. The only good orc is a dead orc.
Are you doing anything to deal with the orcs?
The orc slayers are on their way, and they snuff out any orc that crosses their path.
Sounds a bit disorganized.
So it is, but very effective. If you want to hear more details, go talk to Kurth. He's got a plan, or so I've heard.
Can you teach me anything?
Yes, I can. But it'll cost you.
How much?
10 saber-toothed teeth. I need them for my arrows.
Who is Kurth?
He's our leader. His house is the big one at the very top of the village.
Here are your teeth.
Do you have any use for some gold?
Is it cold in Nordmar?
I thought so. I took it from some orcs.
What? You're here? There doesn't seem to be any place where you don't show up eventually.
I'm happy to see you too.
Take it easy. I just didn't expect to see you here at the end of the world.
What's up?
I was planning to pay a visit to Robar. The coward is hiding behind a barrier. You know I've got a bone to pick with him.
That thing about the slammer?
Exactly. I'll make him regret that. Nobody locks me up in jail and gets away with it. Not even the king. Not one day passed in Carinus where I didn't fantasize about meeting Robar face to face.
What are your plans?
We must get into the king's palace somehow.
We?
I need your help. Have you forgotten who sent you to the colony? The time has come to deliver justice. The king is strong, but we could deal with him together.
What will you do once the king is dead?
I'll worry about that later. The war is lost anyway. Nobody knows what will happen next.
How can I help you?
We need to get into the king's palace. There are some teleporter stones that will take you there. We need 2 of them. One for you and one for me. Long ago, they would keep such a stone in every castle of the paladins for emergencies. Bring them here.
I've got the 2 teleporter stones for the castle. One takes you to the temple, and the other one directly to the king.
Give me the one for the temple. I will wait for you there. See you behind the barrier.
Do you need any weapons? I've got weapons. First-rate axes. There's no better merchandise in all of Nordmar. Ingvar of the Hammer Clan may be a little bit better.
Tell me about this area.
Not much here. Ice and snow. Oh, yes. And there is a monastery up in the mountains. But I haven't heard from them in quite a while now. If you want to know more, go talk to Fritjof. He's at the monastery now and again.
How do I get to the monastery?
Down by the village, there's a path leading to the mountains. Just follow it.
Show me your goods.
Enos be with you. You're a fighter, not a pilgrim. I can see that. Did you come from Murtana?
More or less.
Then you have already been through what still awaits us.
Pilgrim? Why should I be a pilgrim?
Well, The Enos Monastery in the mountains used to attract many pilgrims from the Midlands, but since the war, hardly anyone goes there anymore.
Have any pilgrims come by here lately?
Pilgrims? No. But a young fire mage passed through not long ago. However, he headed straight for the monastery. He seemed to be in a hurry.
Do you know his name?
Milo? No, Milton. That's what he was called.
I am looking for Zardes.
The Black Mage. He's teamed up with the Orcs.
You know where he is?
No. And if I did, I would kill him. He has betrayed Enos.
What awaits you?
The fight for survival of the clans. Orcs roam our lands with impunity, and we hide in our villages. But we're going to put an end to this. The Fire Clan will obtain the power of our ancestors and chase the Orcs from the country.
What is the power of the ancestors?
In Nordmar, we've always had great warriors, skillful hunters, and the best blacksmiths in the world. Most of them have been forgotten, but the very greatest among them were buried in cave tombs. Their skills were to serve the clans beyond their deaths.
How can that be?
Every one of these heroes crafted an ancestor stone before he died. A stone of ancient magic. The art of making them has been lost, along with the knowledge of their origin. The ancestor stones grant the skills of their creators to whoever takes them to their designated location.
What are you planning to do?
I sent my 6 best warriors to the cave tombs. There they will learn everything we need for our fight. No, I'm very worried. They should have been back a long time ago. There can only be one reason for this. They are dead.
Why did you wait until now to send out your warriors?
The ancestors' stones lay in our chests for ages. Long enough for us to forget about their significance. But I had a dream. I saw the ancestors rise from their graves, full of wrath because of the Orcs. They wanted to fight against the Orcs. Then I knew what I had to do.
The ancestors have awakened?
Yes. You need to be careful. In their fury, they cannot tell who's friend or foe. You will have to fight them in order to bring the ancestor stones where they belong. But do not hesitate. They are dead already. Give them the peace they deserve.
Is there any way I can help?
It might be better if we send only one warrior. A really strong warrior. Are you good enough?
Good enough for what?
To go get the power of the ancestor stones.
I will go get the power of the ancestor stones.
I hope that your abilities match your courage. You might have to fight the spirits of the ancestors. They are furious, but you mustn't make allowances for that. Everything is at stake. History will prove us right.
What if your warriors are still alive?
Doesn't matter. We will send only one. You. 1 axe is better than 6 knives. Let them give you their ancestor stones.
How can I find the ancestor stones?
I have a map that shows all of the cave tombs. Go there. I am sure you will find traces of my warriors.
Sounds good.
Watch out. The dead are powerful in Nordmar.
Is there a way to protect oneself?
No. One must try to appease the dead. The Orc Slayers can tell you more about that.
Tell me about the Fire Clan.
We are the best warriors in all of Nordmar. We fight the Orcs for Enos.
Why for Enos?
He showed our clan what it means to be strong. His fire warms our huts and heats our forges. It is only fair that we should pay him back in Orc blood.
Could you train me?
Of course, I can teach you something. I'm the leader of the best warriors in Nordmar.
How can I get to the monastery?
Just follow the path to the mountains, down at the foot of the village.
Would you teach me how to fight?